everyone, this is Brandy. Welcome back to my channel. I first want to say thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I am overwhelmed at how quickly I have gained so many subscribers, and I hope y'all all enjoy my videos and will continue to watch, share, so all your friends who like to do paper crafting can watch too. And I will have to say, excuse my birds. Mochi is very talkative today. He wants to contribute to thanking y'all for subscribing to my videos, obviously. This has been an overwhelming week, and I'll talk more about that. Hadn't got a video posted earlier because I have a whole lot going on, but I decided to bring back an idea that I did back in 2020 when I first started my YouTube channel, and I thought it was a great idea. I still like the idea. I had done this as like a, like a thing you could put in a pocket, but it's also a great like floating pocket. And of course, let me grab a journal. I tried to have everything over here, but I always seem to forget something. But I thought it would be a great floating pocket, so you could have it like on a page and then clip it in. But it's made of envelopes, and you have 3 spots to put things. You have a tag can go here, a tag can go here, and like a journaling card can go here in the middle. So I'm just going to do a little mass make with a few of these, and then we'll decorate a few, and I'll kind of tell y'all what's been going on with me this week. But also work great in a belly band. So I hope y'all will enjoy this video. I will link the original video below. Y'all can watch it if you would like. So I have some envelopes, and I'm using pre-made envelopes. You could use like something you've made would work, or if you have a die that's an envelope, that would work also. Just going to cut the flaps off. I'll explain how I make the first one, and then we'll just kind of channel some Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I'm using 2 envelopes that are the same. If you have like 2 different color envelopes that are the same size, you could also do that. You just want them to be the same size. Now, the thing you have to make sure of is when you glue them together, you want one of the openings to go to one side, one of the openings to go to the other side. And then you want to glue it where you have an opening in the top. So I'm going to go ahead and put glue because I want that top opening, and I'm not doing a very good job gluing. I've had too much coffee this morning. There again, I made sure it's opposite. And I'm sure someone else has come up with this. When I came up with it, I thought of it, but this is something pretty simple. Other people, I'm sure, have come up with it too. I did not check, and I'm not doing a very good job at lining it up. There we go. No, there's I'm going to blame this envelope. I'm going to decide they're not lined up to be the right size together. No, maybe they are. Okay, user error. That's usually how it works. So they're not perfect, but then again, handcraft things are not perfect. So we're just going to go with it. So let's go ahead and do some like that. We'll get them all glued, cut the flaps off and glue them all together. And I'll kind of talk to you about what's been going on with me, and then we'll decorate a few. So I have recently got a little booth at a little local antique store that's opening up. And a while back I had started purchasing things for it. I do want to do some of my journals or paper crafting items in there too that can be used, like frame it for home decor, or have some of my journals in there. And anyway, so I was told about this new store opening, so I did get a booth there. So I've been working on it, and that's going great. I just have a very small space. Like it is a closet because it's an old house. So I literally have a closet, which is good because I want to start small because I've never done anything like this before, but one of my friends does it and she loves it. She's been doing it for 3 years and she has a couple of booths in a couple different stores. So I'm really excited about it. But in the process, I've been going there and spending a lot of time and pricing things. And so I'm a little late getting a video done this week. So I hope y'all will forgive me for that. But in the rest of the week has just been so great. Like seeing how many new subscribers I've been getting. I'm just super excited. Y'all don't even know how excited I am. When I started this channel in 2020, I had no idea where it was going to happen or where it was going to go. And my main goal was just to meet some new people, share my love of paper crafting, and I have definitely accomplished what I wanted to. So I hope to be able to spend more time with y'all with my live streams that I hope to be doing once a week. And as soon as I get 1,000 subscribers, I think YouTube will let me do that with my phone. And I'm super excited about that. Don't know exactly how it works, but we're going to figure it out. So I do have a couple of different types of envelopes here. And it, like I said, it doesn't matter what type of envelope it is. I actually looked for some that I had cut out with one of my dies, but if y'all could only see my craft room right now, it is a complete disaster. I have paper all over the floor. Like I need to sweep so badly, but I'll do that eventually. I have to go through all, I love vintage linens, and I have drawers full of vintage linen and vintage lace, and I hoard it all. Like, I don't use it for, like, really anything. I have to go through it, and I have to put some in my booth, and I hate to let it all go, but it's doing, like, I want people to enjoy it, and right now it's in a drawer in my craft room, and no one's enjoying it, except for me hoarding it. So I really need to go through that. I'm thinking of maybe going to a thrift store or two today. My issue I've done all week long is trying to do too many things in one day. Like my daughter had a doctor's appointment the other day, and then we also went to Hobby Lobby and grabbed a couple of things, and then we went grocery shopping. And honestly, by the end of the night, I was exhausted. I had worked that day in the morning, and I had planned to do the video that night, but it didn't happen. I was just way too tired. I just couldn't do it. So this may not be much of a mass make because I only made like 4, but to me, anything more than 1 is a mass make in my brain. That's what I'm going with anyway. So now I'm going to decorate a few. Now, what I thought I would do is do an idea Gail did the other day, and I really like the idea. I watch her channel pretty much every single day in the morning before I go to work. I wake up really early to go to work. I leave the house at like, well, it's really early for me. My husband leaves even earlier, but I wake up early in the morning and head to work. So I try to watch her channel in the morning. I'm trying to decide if I like this lace. This is some lace, vintage lace. I have a good bit of it. I was thinking of putting some lace in my Etsy shop, which that's a whole nother thing. Like, do I want to keep doing my Etsy shop? I mean, I've been on vacation on my Etsy shop for like a year, so I don't think I've really been doing it anyway. What I was mainly selling on my Etsy shop, believe it or not, was felt ornaments. So I haven't made any in a while. All right. So what she did was she used, because she was doing like hashtag little bits of lace. And she used lace and napkin, and I thought that was a neat idea. So I thought we could decorate these with that. But you know what? I forgot a step. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Which, you know, I have so much in my brain right now. I'm surprised I can even concentrate on one thing. I forgot we have to, the side that's open, we have to do our thumb hole. So where our tag's going to go on the top, I'm going to do a thumb hole. And y'all, finally found this punch. I know for the longest time I told y'all about it and that it was missing. Yeah, it was in, I have a little box that I bring to the living room when I want to craft in there. And it was in there. It was not even like really missing. Okay. I probably should let these dry thoroughly before I start pulling on them. Oh, this envelope is very thick. I don't know if this is going to work. Uh-oh. Okay. Nope, it's not wanting to cut through that. Oh, Lordy. Okay, hold on. Let me try. Let's try the whale tail and see if it will. It's a little bit bigger. Gosh, these, okay. These envelopes are really thick. Now I have two. So I should have punched them before I put it together. Live and learn. All right. We're going to figure it out. No worries. We're just going to take some scissors and cut around it. I use these decal edge scissors because then maybe you won't be able to tell. I had already tried to chop it several times. That doesn't look too bad. All right, there we go. See? Ta-da! Fixed. All right. Now I hope I didn't break my punch. Let's see. Nope, it still works. Now this one might be the same situation because it's kind of a thick envelope too. So, you know, let's try it out and see. Oh, nope, that one worked. All right, so I have another one of these really thick envelopes. And now I'm kind of scared to try it. What if we do one layer at a time? Let's try that. Let me put the whale tail punch back. Let's see if that'll work. I'm going to do this side. Oh, yeah, that worked. Okay. Did not center it, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, like I said, it's not centered, but at least it worked. Okay, put that up. So let's go ahead and try this with the lace. So I want to go ahead and distress around this because it's very, very white envelope. Oh, Lordy. This is vintage photo. It looks darker. Oh. Walnut stain. Okay. Well, I didn't want it that dark, but that'll make me be more careful when I'm putting my things away to make sure I put the right lid on the right stamp pad. So we'll just walnut stain this one, which could look good with the lace. I hope everyone is doing well and having a good day. And you're crafting and making lots of beautiful things. I eventually want to make a Facebook group so we can kind of share the things that we're making and working on. Just too much going on right now for me to try to do that. Is one of my goals though. Now I have several napkin scraps that I'm going to look at to see what'll look best with this. I don't want to do the whole envelope, but I do want to kind of not have that super white spot in the middle. So I'm just going to lightly do this part. And I'm not checking to make sure I'm in frame. So y'all, I cannot get used to this new candle holder. I've been doing too much home decor stuff. This new phone holder. But I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Now, y'all know me, and I don't like the Fabri-Tac, so I am going to try to do the art glitter glue with the lace. We're going to try to make it work. I'm trying to decide if I want it to go on the side that the pocket's on or the opposite side. I think I like it there, but let's see what kind of napkin I have in here. All right, so we need something that's going to go with all that. Ooh, I love this. Oh, look, I found, look at this. This is something I made a while back. I found this tag earlier. I'd done some watercolor on the background and done it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm easily amused. I'm easily amused. Okay, we're going to use this one, and let's see. I'll be right back. I have to go get a cup of water because that makes it way easier to tear the napkin. If you haven't used napkins before, if like you're a beginner, they are layered. These napkins, I've already taken all the back layers off. So usually it's like 3 or 4 layers on there. And if you take a piece of the layer you want to remove, you put Scotch tape on it and then pull, it should separate easier. If you try to just find the edge with your fingers, that can take a good bit of time. I like this one. And the easiest way to tear around what we want is to use some water and a paintbrush. So I really want to use these gold ones down here, the gold flowers. So I have a little paintbrush and just wet around the edges, which y'all know I like jaggedy edges, so I don't want to do it straight, but I don't want to tear it off the image either. Okay. This is actually pretty fun to do this. I hope I'm in frame. I might not have been in frame. Oops. I got it a little too wet on that side. So since I'm putting the lace there, we'll put this here and I can cut off what I don't use. I really like this butterfly. So let's see if we can just get the butterfly. We still have to decorate the other side. So I'm thinking on the other side, we'll use the bird. I'm going to go ahead and while we're tearing the butterfly out, we'll try to get this bird too without like making a horrible mess of it. Okay, that looks great. I really like that. So we'll use that on the other side and use the butterfly on this side. So, of course, today I'm going to try to plan to do way too much because that's how I roll. So after we do I do this video, I'm going to go up there and work on my shelf some more because, like I said, I have a little small spot. And then I'm going to go to some thrift stores because why not? I'm going to drag my daughter with me. She's 14 and, you know, sometimes she loves doing stuff like that. And sometimes she's like, oh, Mom, why are you dragging me here? So I don't know what her reaction will be today. So I guess we'll find out. All right, here I am with the art glitter glue and the lace. One day I'm going to look for my Fabri-Tac, which, you know, honestly, it's probably right where extra glue goes on my little shelf. But I really hate it, so I haven't really, like, looked for it. So let's see, we're going to put this. I had bought this little thing. Oh, there it is. I bought this little rubber spatula to like press stuff like this down so I didn't have to get it all over my hands, but I don't know how well it actually works. I already got glue in the opening. Not good. I try not to cut out these things where I mess up because I want y'all to see, like, everybody messes up when they craft. Everybody. Like, no one's perfect out there. Not anybody I've met anyway. So it's good to see that everybody messes up. Not everything goes as planned, and it's okay. Just make the best of it. If you have a glue spot here or there, it's fine. And cover it up with something. So I'm using the Tim Holtz collage medium. I couldn't remember what it was called at first. That's what I like to glue napkin down with. I feel like I just have lots of glues, and I feel, you know, you can use one glue and still be fine, but I just think there's a glue for every type of project. So I do have a good bit of glues, which, you know, like the Fabri-Tac, the art glitter glue, if it holds it, then I'm just going to use it. But, you know, there is a glue for fabric that sometimes you do need to use the Fabri-Tac, because sometimes the art glitter glue is just not going to hold it. Now, I don't know if I want to tear that off or go to the other side, because that's going to be on the opening. So, you know, I think we're going to, see, I hate making these decisions because it could look good on the other side. Let's just cut that off with the glue all over it. Why not? There we go. It wasn't that bad. Now I have to make sure I have glue on the edges, because since it does not wrap around, we want to make sure it doesn't peel off. So the butterfly is going to be flying right over here. I need to put a little bit more glue here, but I'm going to have to trim the lace around the thumb hole. I have noticed when I'm doing my videos, and I have noticed this with other crafters when they're doing their videos, there's just no way to not have your fingers like covered in glue, because when you would normally be crafting, I mean, some people, maybe not me all the time, you would like wait for things to dry before you picked it up. But since you're doing a video, you don't wait for it to dry. So you really do end up with glue like all over your hands. But that's okay. You can have a like preschool moment where you peel all the dried glue off your fingers. I didn't put enough glue underneath this. Let's see if we can peel it up without tearing it. Oh, there we go. I think decoupaging with napkins is, I don't know, there's something magical about it. And I like doing this with tissue paper too, because I feel like part of it just disappears and it just looks really cool. Now, I will say we're not going to decorate the other side of this right now, because then I would have to lay this side down and it's going to make everything wet on my desk. So that's not going to work. But you would put, you could put a tag or a journaling card here, journaling card on this side, and then a tag at the top. So when I do decorate the other side, I'm going to use that other piece of lace and put this bird on there. And I don't know, I might tear out another image off the napkin, or use a different napkin. I'll decide that, but I'll put a picture of the finished project in the video if I get to it. I don't know how long it's going to take to dry, because I did put a whole lot of glue on there. My cats are in here and they're fighting with each other, so y'all may hear that. So the next envelope envelope floating pocket, I should call it. I don't know what to call it. I've changed the name on that other video because I'm like, I don't know what to call this. We're going to put the walnut stain up though, because I don't want to do something that dark again. In this journal, in my Alice in Wonderland journal, I did I had this envelope here that has all the vellum on it. So I wanted to decorate with vellum again. I love decorating with vellum. So I went online because I wanted to have tickets. For some reason, that's where my brain went. And I went to Pink Monarch prints. And these are she has a digital that's tickets. So I printed on vellum, which what I ended up doing, my printer wouldn't recognize the vellum. So I took the vellum and I taped it on the ends with some painter's tape onto a regular piece of cardstock. And it worked well. So that's how I printed all these, and then I cut them out. So I want to use it on my next envelope. So we'll do it on one of these tan ones. I need to find something that's a glue sheet. Now, I cannot remember on that last one what I used to glue it, but I thought I would just use a glue stick and see how that works. This is a brand new glue stick. I know I have another one somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. So for the other one, let's see, I'm trying to decide because I tore and used different pieces. So we may do that, just tear some off. I mean, let's just see what happens. And this might be boring to watch, but I feel like it's relaxing. Now this one, for some reason on these, it printed like it didn't print. And so I thought, oh, something's dirty on my printer or something's clogged. But then I printed some right after that and it worked fine. So who knows? I'm very much into patterns. When I make jewelry, I do patterns. I don't know. So this is going to end up being a pattern. I have a really hard time doing things like when I do a project like this, trying to be like more spontaneous and like do 2 colored ones and then a black and white. I don't know. But I think it'll look cute no matter how we do it. I'll cut off what hangs over the edge. So I'm just going to finish decorating this. So I'll probably speed up this part of the video because I'm sure y'all don't just want to just watch me glue this on. All right, I got one side done and I'll decorate the other side the same. Now, the only thing I wish is on this line, I didn't stagger them like I did here, and I like that better. So I'll put something there, and I'll probably put a piece of lace here. I had a piece of lace. Where did I put it? It was different from the other lace, but there it is. I have this, so that I thought would look good. Right there. We'll distress it a little bit. hope this video isn't end up being too long. You know what? I think I did that on the wrong side. Well, it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna know. All right. Make sure I don't get it off the edge of the pocket. We'll just put the little flowers right along the edge. And if you put a little piece of paper in there so you don't get glue on the inside, that would probably be a smart thing to do. Of course, I never think that far ahead while I'm in the midst of doing this. So I like that. Now, since we have flowers here and we have these holes, I think these flowers would look nice if I put a couple. Like just grouped them. Kind of cover up, oops, that spot. So these are a little bulky, but like I said, they're a floating pocket, or you can put them like in the front or back pocket of your journal on the inside, like if you do one on the inside or the back cover. You could do that. That is very cute. I love the vellum on it. If you don't like the look of vellum with this tan, you could also have just done like these tickets, well, or any ephemera, not just the tickets, and then glued that on there. Like the ticket idea is cute. You could go this way if you wanted to. All right, so that's an idea for this floating pocket. Y'all get the gist. I'm not going to decorate all of them. But once these dry, I'll post some pictures. I may put them on my Instagram because I don't think I'll have time, or I'll add them later to the end of the video because they're definitely going to, this one for sure is going to take a while to dry. But this is, again, you'll have 3 pockets. So there you go. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry if it seemed rough. The brain is overflowing, but I'll see y'all next time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. When I reach 1,000, we're going to do some live streams. Y'all have a great day. Bye.